he comes bolting out. You inmate, get over here. And I was like, yes, sir. He didn't know what to do. When I finally was leaving, he actually stopped. He goes, I don't want to hear you walking around telling everybody I'm an ass. What's a normal day like?
I mean, for me, it's most days, thankfully, are going to work. You meet your partner. You do rounds, check for contraband. I mean, it's all standard stuff. You just kind of follow by the schedule of the day. They go to chow, they go to yard, they go to the call outs. You authorize them to leave. And I mean, it's really it's most days, thankfully, are uneventful. And I think that's a good thing. I mean,
Right.
yeah, it's slow. It can be monotonous, but it's better than having to respond to something violent where somebody got hurt or a staff person got hurt or whatever.
Right.
I mean, yeah, I don't look for excitement when I'm in there.
Yeah, I've talked to a couple COs that like they would rather work at the pen because they were like, there's always something happening.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, to me, I wouldn't want to be anything to be happening. You know what I'm saying? No thanks.
Right. I mean, it's different personalities that work there. Everybody's different. Some really, they, for them it's like a thrill, and they like to kind of, be in those situations where you gotta think on your feet and you gotta, figure this out. Maybe there's somebody you have to, get physical with and stuff. I think it's just more the confrontational personality.
Right. Yeah.
Me, I'm more passive. Something happens, I'm going to respond to it.
Yeah. There's yeah. You could always tell that there were the COs that were just like, this is just a job. You know what I mean? Like I just want to come here, do my 8 hours, go home, get paid. I would rather, I don't want anything to happen. Like everybody just behave and that's it. And then you had the other COs who were like, it was like their mission to make everybody's life as miserable as possible, for the smallest infraction, shake you down or give you a hard time and talk to you like you're a dog. And just, those were the guys. It was just like, you just avoid them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there were a couple guys like that, or a couple. There was multiple guys like that. It was so funny too because I had a CO one time. I'd walked up. You're not supposed to go into different units,
right?
And I'd walked up to this unit looking for my buddy, and I went and I looked in the window, but I didn't touch the front door had a window on it. I didn't touch it. I just went and I went up, but I just put my hand like this, but I didn't actually touch the window. If anything, I might have touched the metal, but I went and I kind of looked and I leaned back and the CO was inside because I wanted to see if the CO was there before I tried to go in. And I was like, oh, turned around. He comes bolting out. You inmate, get over here. And I was like, yes, sir. And I was actually in the drug program at the time. And you couldn't break any rules. And he's like, I want you to clean this window. And I was like, okay, where are the cleaning supplies? Go, you get the what do they call them? Orderly. Get the head orderly. And I was like, okay, I can go in the unit. So I have this whole thing where I'm doing this whole absolutely, yes, sir, no problem. He wanted me to buck so bad. He was desperate for me to say anything negative. And I was just like, yes, sir, no, sir. And you this, and you touch that window, and that's my window. I said, you are absolutely right. I don't know what I was thinking. You're going to clean this. And, I said, listen, nobody's more upset about it than me. I said, I assure you, it was absolutely, out of character for me. And I apologize. I personally don't think I actually touched the window, but I hear you. If there's some fingerprints they may be mine. Let me get the orderly. I mean, he didn't know what to do. When I finally was leaving, he actually stopped. He goes, I don't want to hear you walking around telling everybody I'm an asshole. I said, no, sir, you're absolutely right. You were right. And I mean, he was desperate for me to argue with him. I was like, nope, not going to do it. I wanted to let you guys know that I have a Patreon account. If you're interested in joining the Patreon account, it's got 3 tiers. The top tier, you actually get a different con man painting every single month. If you're already joined and you're already supporting me, I really appreciate that. If you haven't joined yet and you're interested in joining, I'm going to leave the contact information for Patreon in the description. Thank you very much for watching the video.
If that had been me, say, you know, I'm working where I'm working and I'm seeing you looking through the window. I mean, I may have like leaned over the desk so you could see me, or I would have like stepped in front of you, like through the window, and just gone like, yeah, what's up? Like, have a good day.
Oh no, this guy. They have, all the COs get nicknames.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, we've got a guy named Sniper, or I don't know if he's still there or not. We had a guy named Sniper. I think he was a sniper in like the military. They had a guy named Family Guy who I shit you not, he looked exactly like Family Guy. And we had a guy, CO called Keep It Real, because he'd talk to you as soon as you started, you go, somebody would say, no, I didn't do that. He'd, come on, you ain't keeping it real. Come on, keep it real, man. And so he got the nickname Keep It Real. Do you have a nickname?
No. Mike. Because of my last name. Yeah, because Michael, so everybody says Mike.
We had a guy, listen, what's so funny is when the COs would call the inmates by their nickname.
Yeah.
Instead of saying like, Johnson, get over here, they'd go, porn star, come here. And I'd be like, did he just fucking call that guy porn? Did he call porn star? Are you serious? And they would do it all the time. So
I mean, definitely. I mean, prisoners are not the most politically correct people. So, you got to choose which. If you're going to go by nicknames, you got to really be a little careful what you might say.
Yeah, I always love Gordo.
There's been a couple times where, like, I'll say, like, if I'm somewhere where there's a lot of workers, like the chow hall or something, I'll say to somebody, hey, is Johnson here? And they're like, who? Johnson. Is he here? Johnson. Oh, Alabama. Is Alabama here? Oh, yeah. He's in the back. I'm dude, you've known him for years.
I don't know this dude's name. I don't know. You know how many Pookies I know?
Right.
There Pookies, Alabama. There's ATL. I always loved the fat guys are always named like Gordo. Bald guys are like, what do they call them? Malone or whatever bald is. What was the other one? Oh, I know the black guys will be like, give him Black Man. What's your name? Black Man. But I don't know if I can say that. It's all right.
No,
Black Man.
No. Let me see your ID.
Yeah.
Smith.
I used to always love it when, the CO would be in the unit and the inmates would call and say, hey, Cox. I always ended up with Cox. And Cox. And I go, yeah, what's up? And they go, yo, get, Alabama. And I go, well, what does he look like? He's a black guy. Okay, bro, with dreads. All right, you're not. Okay, he got golds. Listen, man, that's 90% of the black guys in the unit. Dreads, gold, black. What do you help me out here? He got shot with an AK-47. Now I know. Yeah, it's the nicknames are hilarious.